Hello there guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all really well. So tonight's video is the last day of the month of cash stuff and count up of everything that I've managed to save throughout the month of June, and to see what I've managed to save in total since starting my budgeting journey. So this week has taken us from Monday the 24th up to today, which is Sunday the 30th of June, and the total that I spent on food shopping this week was £60.98. So that's all my change left over there on the table. I've also got my £20 from my dog walking, and I've also got an extra £15 in there from some vintage sales that I done. So yeah, let's have a little count up of notes to see what I've got to cash stuff with tonight. Right, so that is it. June is done and dusted. Right, so left over in notes this week with my vintage sales and my dog walking as well. I've got 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, £90. So let's get this emptied. See what I've got to cash stuff tonight. Right, so that is now empty, ready for the month of July, if I can get it on there. Right, okay. So let's put them into their categories. So all £5 can go together. I always get nervous at this video. It's because, oh, I don't know, it's more excitement, I think, than nerves. But I do always get nervous videoing as well. I'm quite shy. Right, so to cash stuff tonight, I have got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, £375. That's a nice cash stuff. So I'm just going to pause the camera whilst I work out exactly what categories I want this to go into, and I'll be right back. Right, okay, I've worked everything out, and I thought I'll get my taco holders out. How handy are they for, yeah, holding your money? It's just easier this way, and I know exactly what's going into where. So I'm going to start at the front and work my way back through my categories. So my first category is Christmas. Right, I've put £50 down for Christmas, so I'm going to have to use this as a a holder. So 50, 20, 40, so £50 is going into Christmas. So let me just mark off. These are £10 a bauble. So 10, 20, 30, 40, so £50 is going into Christmas. I'll just mark these off, and that's 50 marked off of there. And I've realised this is going to be really awkward with these in the way, so I'm going to move those over to there and those over to there, so then I've got a little bit more room to manoeuvre. So right, let's get going. So £50 going in to Christmas. Right, my next one I've worked out. Right, birthdays. Where's birthdays? Over here. Oh, because we've got the new Cue the Fun. Is it Cue the Funds? I don't know. But I've not got another birthday coming up until, what are we now? So all of July, August, September is my next big sort of birthday. So I'm just going to put £10 into normal birthdays. So I'll just mark two of these sticky dots off. So that's two marked off of there. So that's £10 going into normal birthdays. And then I'm going to do just £5 on the new challenge for my son's 21st birthday. So this is Cue the Savings. So I'm going to do £5 for that. So where's the little £5 one? Here it is, the little £5 ball. So I'm just going to colour that £5 ball in. Do I colour the whole thing in? Oh yeah, let's just go for it. At least I know it's coloured in then. Right, so that's £5, and I can just see it through there. So I'll know. Let's dry that off a little bit. Okay, so £5 for Cue the Savings for my son's 21st, and his birthday isn't until January, so I've got absolutely ages. That's why I'm just starting it off with £5, and then the £10 goes into normal birthdays for everybody else's. Right, that pen can now go back in my date night. So the next one, birthdays, the next one is outings. What have I marked down for outings? £25 for outings, so 10, 25 going into outings. Where's my sticky dots? Here they are. These are £5 each. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So I'll just mark these off. And that's those marked off of there. My daughter, she still doesn't know if she wants to go ice skating. She's now changing her mind, thinking she wants to do cheerleading. I said, well, make your mind up. I said, whatever you want to do. So I'm just going to keep, yeah, adding to this until she decides. Next one is Beauty. I'm going to put £20 into Beauty. So 10 and 20. Where's my... So £20. Oh, and it finishes up this line off as well. So 5, 10, 15 and 20 going into Beauty. And that's that done. And to be honest, I still don't need to get much stuff. So this is, yeah, accumulating quite nicely in here. So that's £20 going into Beauty. And then I'm going to do £20 into Household as well. Where's my sticky dots? They're under here. Okay, so that finishes that line off as well. 5, 10, 15 and 20 going into Household. And that's £20 for Household. So I can take away that taco holder. Get the new one out, and that should be £20. Yeah, £20 going into Household. I do need to get some drain cleaner. It just smells like, you know, just get it every so often. You drain, just gives that horrible little whiff. So I want to get something decent. Right, Channel. I'm going to put £20 into Channel as well, just to top up from doing the £10 giveaway and obviously sending it and things like that. So 5, 10, 15 and £20 going into Channel. And that's that done. So everything's getting nicely restocked now as well. Right, and there just seems to be such a change on the table from all the pots, and now I've got new challenges as well. It's, oh, right, so I think that's that envelope done. Right, the next one is my date night. We still can't think what to do, but now the summer's pretty much around the corner. Yeah, everything's opening up now, like all the boats and things like that. So we might, you know, do like a nice sort of day trip out on a boat or something. And I'm going to put 10, 20, 30, 40, £50 in. These are £10 a heart, so I'm just going to mark these 5 off. Okay, and that is £50 going into date night. I'll give you a little tally up as well of what we've got in all the envelopes and pots near the end. Get my pen and go back in there. So that is £50 gone into date night. Let's get that back over there and that there. Right, the next one is, what am I going for now? I need to bring this one back out, don't I? Right, so holiday, my holiday tracker. Where are we? Here we are, holiday. I'm going to put £100 into holiday. Don't go till September, but 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, £100 going into my holiday fund. So this one's doing really well as well. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, £100 going into holiday. Okay, and that's 100 going into holiday. And I've got some in my Monzo account. I've just got replacement cards in there. So that one's doing well as well. Right, so then, right, get rid of that taco holder as well now. That's actually quite handy. Right, the new challenges. First one is my rainy day challenge. So these are new. All these are new. So these are £10 a little raindrop. But I haven't got blue. Oh, I'm going to have to use my date night pen again. Oh well, I'll probably just leave this out now then, this pen, because I've got to use it between that and my new penny savings challenge video that I uploaded. Right, so I'm going to put £20, 10, 15, £20 in my rainy day fund. So yeah, just to get this started, so I'll just colour 2 of these in because they're £10 each. And there we go, that's the first 2 started off on there. I'm really happy with that. So £20 going in to my new rainy day fund. It seems different working with pen as well. Hopefully that's dried okay. Right, the next one is the 25-week challenge. Like I said, I'm not going to do this over 25 weeks. I'm just going to do this at the end of each month and just see how I get on with it. And I'm going to put £25 in here. And it's just these first ones. How can I show you the 5s? 5, 10, 15, 20. That just marks all those 5s off then. And then the rest are all 10s, 15s and 20s. So I'll just mark 25 off. Right, there we go. And that is 25 marked off of there as well. So let's get the 25 into here. And then the last category, oh, these are new, so they can be a bit temperamental. So that is the 25-week challenge. And then the last little category now is my decorating. So what the, oh, there's only one left, isn't it? 10, 15, 20, 25, £30 going into decorating. So I'm going to do these at £10. Don't want to do that. I'm going to do these at £10 a paintbrush. So I'm just going to colour 3 of these off. There we go, and that's 3 of them coloured in. I was just going to colour the tips in, but I just got pen happy, and I thought they just look like, yeah, nice and colourful. So I thought I'd do the whole paintbrush, and I've just put down the bottom here each icon £10. So when it's complete, I know there's £200 in there. So that is £30. Starting off my decorating fund. So let's get that in there. And that is all the cash stuffing done for the evening. So I'm just going to have a quick count up, see what coins I've got left over from this week's shopping. Then I can drop all the coins and then, yeah, have a count up of everything that I've saved so far. So I'll be right back. Right, okay, I've had a count up of all the change that I've got left over from this week's food shopping, and I've got £38.02 to drop into my savings pots tonight. I think I'm just going to do this part on a speed through video, then we can get to the good part, and that's to find out what I've managed to save in total. And obviously the last day of the month video is always the longest, so I don't want to bore you. So yeah, I'm just going to do this part, yeah, on a speed through, and I'll be right back. Right, okay, that's all the cash stuffing done. All the coins have been dropped for the month of June, and I've had a good count up as well to see what I've saved in June and a total overall as well since I've started my budgeting journey. So starting with the £1 savings box, this month I've managed to save £83 in £1 coins. So the total in that £1 box now is £1,204. Then onto the £2 savings pot. This month I managed to save £118. So that brings the total in that huge great big cylinder to £2,162. Then going on to the 10p's, 20p's and 50p's. This month I've managed to save £33.40. So that brings the total of those 3 boxes to £475.60. So just in loose change alone this month I've managed to save £242.40. So if I add all my coins together, it comes to a huge, great big £3,841.60 just in coins alone since I started my budgeting journey just over a year and a half ago. That doesn't include the copper jar neither. There's probably about £25 in there still, maybe 30. So yeah, I'm always flabbergasted every month, aren't I? I think it just go, yeah, it's just still mesmerising. So yeah, all my savings so far, I've obviously got my Monzo pot that I've got my £1,000 in from completing the £1,000 challenge. I've also got my new Monzo pot that was the 40 envelope challenge that I completed. There's £740 in there. So adding them all together, all my coins and the 2 Monzo pots, my total savings so far comes to £5,581.60 since starting my budgeting journey. All the other envelopes, they're looking healthy too now. Birthdays has now got £60 in, and my son's new Cue the Savings card, that's got £5 in. My beauty envelope, that's got £100 in. Household has got £100 in. Outings has got £125 in. Christmas has got £560 in. Channel has got £60. Date night has got £250. Holiday has got £280. My new rainy day fund has got £20. My new 25-week challenge has got £25. And my new decorating fund has got £30. So that is how all my budgeting is going so far, and obviously I'm really happy with all that. So all I need to do now is get my envelopes ready for the month ahead, which is July. So I'm just going to get bits ready for that. Right, so that's everything sorted out, and there are 31 days in July, so I've got all 31 of my envelopes out for this month. It's my payday today, last day of the month, so I just go to the bank, withdraw everything that's left over. I leave all my direct debit bill money in my account, and whatever I've got left I withdraw, and then I divide between the days of the month. Which always roughly leaves me around about £22. If I've got any extra, which I have, I just got it into £1 coins. There's £20 there, so I'll drop them in as well. So I'm just going to quickly put £22 into each of my envelopes to last me throughout the month of July, and I'll be right back. Okay, so that is all my 31 envelopes full with £22 in each of them to last me throughout the month of July. So that gives me £22 per day. Right, okay, and then the leftovers that I had was £20, so I just withdrew it. I think there's like an extra few pence left in my bank, but not a lot. I think £3 something. So there's £20 there. Where are we? Sticky dots. So I'm just going to mark £21 coins off, and it fills the box up a little bit more, and it gives July savings a little kickstart. So I'll just mark 20 of these off. And that's those all marked off of there. So that's July savings going to a good start already, and we're not even in July yet, till tomorrow. So I can move those envelopes out the way, don't drop. Right, pound coins, so 20 going in. So that is me done for tonight then, guys. If you've got any questions, feel free to ask in the comments below. I'm more than happy to get back to you, answering any questions that you have. If not, I've got a how I budget video at the top of my page, so feel free to take a look at that. If not, I will catch up with you next Sunday to see how the first week of July's budgeting goes. And yeah, until then, take care. Bye bye.